Hey everybody, it's Amber Fox here again, and today I wanted to talk to you about struggle. Maybe you're struggling with something right now. Maybe it's finances. Maybe it's you're in a job that you hate. Maybe you're struggling in a relationship. I don't know, but I know that everybody struggles with something at some time. And I've struggled through many, many things. But the thing I've come to learn is not to let that struggle define you. Where you're at now, does not define you. Where you're at now, you're not always going to be there. You're going to push through. You can do this. I believe in you because I have been in so many situations where I felt hopeless. I felt like there was nowhere to go. But you know what? When you're struggling, there's nowhere to go but up. You are going to break through this, and you are going to be successful and get through it. Now let me share with you some times that I struggled and that I got through it. The first time was when I got pregnant at the age of 17, I did, and I thought that my life was over at that point. But you know what? It wasn't. I got through it. I became a great mother, and I now have a beautiful son, so that was not as bad as I thought it was at the time. Then there was when my son was first born, and I didn't have a job, and I was living with my mom, but I had to help her pay the bills if I was going to be able to stay with her. That was, the deal. So I got my job at Walmart, and at the time, I was a single mom, and I thought that my son was never going to be able to have a father figure, and I was going to be alone for the rest of my life. And I was really, really low at that point because in my mind I kept thinking, this job that I got as a cashier at Walmart is not going to create a good life for my son. I'm never going to be able to go to college, and I'm never going to meet a guy that will accept me and my baby. But you know what? I got through all of that. I met my now husband when my son was only 6 months old. Moved in with him when my son was only 8 months old. And we got married when my son was a year and a half old. So, I didn't have to struggle as a single mother for long, thank goodness. And I also went on to get my GED when my son was young, and when my son and daughter, my older daughter, were both young. I also went to college and got a college degree. So I broke through all of that. And then there was, the most recent one that if you've watched any of my videos, you know this, that after I got my college degree, I found a decent paying job, and things should have been happy and great because we were able to buy this new house, and, we were this perfect little family, but that's what people saw on the outside. On the inside, I was dying because I was basically working to pay for childcare and pay for gas to get back and forth to work, and then only have a few, money to pay a couple of bills off my paycheck, and my husband paid the rest. But I was doing all that and working my butt off and not seeing my kids, and it wasn't worth it to me, and it killed me, and I was so down at that point. And I thought, this is going to be the rest of my life. I'm going to be unhappy for the rest of my life because this is where I have to be able to afford all the things that we have. We had 3 kids by this point. But you know what? I broke through that too because I found this online business that I'm now succeeding at that has brought me back home to my kids, and, I'm happy. But my point is, it doesn't matter what struggles you're going through right now or how bad it seems to be. Yeah, it may be real bad. I'm sure there's people watching this video that have been in far worse situations than I have. But don't let it define you. Don't get stuck wallowing in it so that you don't work to get out of it. Doesn't matter what struggles you're going through right now. You can change that. You can change that. And you can succeed and get out of that situation and go on to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. So that should make you happy. And you should focus on that. And if you want some more daily inspiration and motivation, you can join my Facebook group. The link will be around this video. And I hope you all have a great day.